I just love the bush. It's part of my life. And fortunately, Naomi supported me whenever I needed to get away or was invited to join a group to go out to the Okavango swamps, to the Kalahari Gemsbok Park, and these were wonderful expeditions. I won't go into detail, but I can just tell you that we saw not hundreds, but thousands and thousands of game at one time. In the early days when I was a partner in a farm in the Eastern Transvaal, adjoining the game park, the Kruger Park, we used to shoot for the pot. But in later years, we decided not to shoot anymore, and we took enough food for whatever time we were spending there. When we were shooting for the pot, the children were small. They were then under 6 years old, 7 years old, and when we were skinning them, I opened up the carcass and showed them the different organs. Sometimes we found a fetus in the uterus, and I explained to them what happened, and they have never forgotten this. At the age of 50 now, and David is already 60, and so is Michael for that matter, they say they remember these incidents clearly and how much they enjoyed it when they were there. My biggest disappointment is when I had to give up my share in the Bushveld farm because I had relocated to Johannesburg and I needed money to establish myself in a practice, buy a house. The kids were going to tertiary education, and this all took a lot of money, and I had to sell my share.
It was a piece of land in Mont. Where exactly is that?
Mont is about 25, 30 miles from Hoedspruit. It's in the middle of the bush, adjoining the Kruger Park. In those days there were heavy fences which elephant and giraffe used to push down when the river ran low. The river between the Kruger Park and our farm, and as soon as we were told about that from our rangers and we discovered it, we used to go quickly and fix up the fences to prevent the animals from going back again. So they stayed on our farm. And we had all the animals that you see in the Kruger Park on our farm. Not in big numbers, but they were there.
What was the opera box?
The opera box was a high piece of rock overlooking a riverbed. And in this riverbed is where the animals used to come and collect in the late afternoon between 4:30 and 5:36 to drink water. And we used to sit there. It looked like an opera box with a back of solid rock and then rocks which you could sit on like seats. And it was too beautiful to sit there in the late afternoon and just watch the animals come down to drink and observe.
Did you have lion?
We had lion, sure. We had lion, leopard, and cheetah. There were quite a lot of cheetah in that area. And a very, very favoured piece of ground, which was worth a lot of money after I left.